many souls are you carrying around with you right now? Are you sure it's only one? Welcome to my series, Craziest Things I've Encountered as a Past Life Regressionist. So yes, we all think, and before I started this work, I was one of them. I would think that too. We only have one soul in our body, just one soul. There is one soul in my body, by the way, but not everybody just has one soul. I've had a past life regression where someone had 15 souls. So they weren't all in her at one time, but before she came to this life, she had contracted her body out and she was going to carry 15 additional souls. You may say, well, that sounds crazy. And that's the same thing I told her. That sounds crazy. Why in the heck would you sign up for that? Let's back up. So she came to me to do a past life reading because one of her main things is she could not connect with anyone. And she was wondering, how come I can't connect with anyone? She would get friends. She would get best friends. She would be like, okay, they're my best friend for like a year, maybe two. Then all of a sudden, there was no connection. She would get lovers. She'd be really into them for months, maybe a year or two. Then would not feel anything for them at all. And she did not understand that. And then she had all these skills. So one day she'd decide that I'm just making up something here because I can't remember what she was doing. She'd be in IT. So then she would spend years in IT. Then all of a sudden, she doesn't want to do IT anymore. Well, she wants to do something in the medical field. So then she would go and study that and then have a career in that. It would not last. Then she would break off and do something else. And she was saying, that makes me feel kind of ungrounded, not stable, and something is wrong with me because I cannot form connections. So that's what we were looking at. It turns out she's not supposed to. She's not supposed to form connections here. What she does is she has contracted with other souls. They come in, so it's not a soul swapping. I'll talk about soul swapping later. Her soul is still there, but she carries another soul. So she wasn't soul swapping. So what she had agreed to do was her soul would stay, but her soul is the grounding soul. It's not the soul that forms relationships. So a soul that she had previously contracted with would come in to have that certain experience for that short amount of time, whether it be a couple of months or a couple of years. And when that was over, that contract was over, that soul would leave. So what happens is she would be really into, say, that best friend, that lover, that job. That was that other soul's job. So as soon as that other soul left, so did the feelings. And so that's why she didn't feel like she could form lasting relationships with people or with things or with jobs because she herself was not meant to. So we took her to Source, to God, and asked more about this. And that was all explained. And we did get to meet two of those souls on that journey. And they had explained, yep, this is what happens. This is what you signed up to do. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But 15 is a lot. So that is what we saw for her past life. If you like this type of content and if this is your jam, like and follow for more.